Welcome to Caramel Swirl. I'm Kamoy, and this is another episode of Tea Tuesday. In today's episode, who did Jack Harlow perform with at the BET Awards? Has anyone seen Rihanna since giving birth? What happened to Travis Barker? Does Adele stand by postponing her Vegas residency? I'm Kamoy, and welcome to another episode of Caramel Swirl. Not sure what mess I will get into, or if this episode will even have a guest on it. Let's get the swirl on and find out. Jack Harlow decided to bring out the big stars for his performance at the 2022 BET Awards. Not only did he get Lil Wayne to come through, but he also recruited Brandy to put their differences aside and perform together, y'all. On Sunday, June 26th, the Generation Now rapper hit the stage with DJ Drama and delivered a couple of his popular bangers. He started off by having Lil Wayne come out to help him perform their song Poison. After moving on to First Class, Harlow shocked the crowd by bringing out Brandy to do their recent remix of his top charting song. Brandy and Harlow recently had an internet going crazy after their rapper admitted that he didn't know the seasoned singer and Ray J were related. After she found out about it, Brandy responded on social media, but then took it a step further by addressing the confusion in her remix to First Class. I listened to the Brandy remix. It is a banger. It's pretty good. I must give her that. So now we're going to classify Brandy as a rapper, y'all. So let's listen now for more songs from Brandy. Harlow's performance arrived after he had an impressive run with the release of his latest album, Come Home, The Kids Missed You. Following the success of his tracks like Nail Tech and First Class, the Kentucky native delivered the highly anticipated visual for his Drake-assisted banger Churchill Downs. The cinematic video was actually shot during the Kentucky Derby at Churchill Downs in Louisville. His appearance at the 2022 BET Awards also occurred just a few weeks after he was accused of profiting from his white privilege after Lil Uzi Vert came to the Generation Now artist's defense. Harlow emphasized his support and appreciation for all black women in his recent interview with Teen Vogue. And I quote, "They'll never have to worry about not being credited by me," Harlow said. "I mean, I looked out at my shows and I see them. It's one thing when you see the memes and you hear the people talking about it, but it's another thing when you travel to countries and you see them all over the place. I love black women. I love black women my whole life. And I'm sure the black women love you too, Jack Harlow. So keep up the good work. I love all your songs. They're bangers. I even been going back to the early songs and they're giving me something. So keep that up. Let's give it up for Jack Harlow, y'all. Rihanna has made her first official public outing since giving birth. The Pon de Replay singer was spotted in London supporting her man A$AP Rocky at Wireless Fest on Friday, July 1st, according to TMZ. Wireless Fest is a two-weekend music festival in London. A$AP Rocky was Friday's headliner. Chris Brown was featured as on the lineup as a special guest. J. Cole and Tyler, the Creator, was set to headline Saturday and Sunday, respectively. A fan at the festival recorded Rihanna walking through a crowd being escorted by security. In the video that has since gone viral on social media, you can hear the fans screaming the pop icon's name as she makes her way across the venue. The new mama was wearing a black puffer jacket, ooh, fashion, leggings, gold hoop earrings, and a chunky necklace. Yes, fashion. According to TMZ, Riri was recently spotted getting on a private jet from Los Angeles to the UK with her son. Rihanna gave birth to a bouncing baby boy back on May 13th in Los Angeles. Their son name has yet to be made public, and we are really, really waiting to hear what kind of name they both come up with. Rihanna is the island girl, so I'm not sure if she's going to go with like the Hollywood type of name that the recent celebrities are giving their baby, or if she's going to go with an island name, just something classic, something that people will know, something that people will remember. So we'll wait and see. Welcome back on the scene, Rihanna. Now we're waiting for some good music. Travis Barker spoken out about his life-threatening hospitalization. The Blink-182 drummer released a statement on his Instagram story on Saturday, July 2nd, 2022. And I quote, "I went in for an endoscopy on Monday feeling great." He also wrote, "After dinner I developed an excruciating pain and has been hospitalized ever since. During the endoscopy, I had a very small pulp removed right in a very sensitive area usually handled by specialists, which unfortunately damaged a critical pancreatic drainage tube. This resulted in a severe life-threatening pancreatitis." He added that he is so very, very grateful that with extensive treatment, he is currently much better. Courtney also released a statement about the situation today, and I quote, "Oh, what a scary emotional week it has been." She wrote on her IG story, and I quote, "Our health is everything, and sometimes we take for granted how quickly it can change." She continued, "I am so grateful for God, for the healing of my husband, for all of your prayers for him and for us, for the overwhelming outpouring of love and support. I am so touched and appreciative." End quote. Barker was hospitalized on Tuesday, June 28, 2022, after his wife Kourtney Kardashian took him to the West Hill Hospital near their home earlier that morning for the condition, per TMZ. He was then taken by the ambulance to the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in LA for further treatment. Barker tweeted, "At the time, God saved me." End quote. I just want to say I'm glad that he's doing okay, and I wish him a speedy recovery, and my prayer and love goes out to Kourtney Kardashian for being there, supporting him, and can't wait to see you guys on the next season of The Kardashians. And another note. So, the last time we talked about Adele, it was about her Vegas residency. And now Adele has addressed the issue and the backlash she received after she postponed her Las Vegas residency show. So, let's hear what she has to say. During an interview with the BBC Radio 4's Desert Island Disc, the Hello singer opened up about her emotions after the difficult decision. And I quote, "I definitely felt everyone's disappointment, and I was devastated. And I was frightened about letting them down," she said. In another statement, and I quote, "I thought I could pull it together and make it work, and I couldn't. And I stand by that decision," end quote. She also added, I am not going to just do a show because I have to, or because people are going to be let down, or because we're going to lose loads of money. I'm like, the show's not good enough, end quote. The Vegas show was set to run from January through to April at the Coliseum at Caesar Palace. Adele announced the show cancellation in a tearful Instagram video one day before the residency was supposed to begin, per Billboard. And I quote, "I was a shell of a person for a couple of months," she told the BBC Radio 4. And I also quote what she said here, "I just had to wait it out and just grieve it, I guess. Just grieve the show and get over the guilt. But it was brutal." I'm sure it was brutal, Adele, because I was definitely looking forward to going to your Vegas show. So let's get that on the road, Adele. According to the singer, there are no updates on the show so far, and she added a statement, and I quote, "I'm not going to update you if I ain't got nothing to update you with, because that just leads to more disappointment," end quote. Adele played her first live concert in 5 years at the London's BST Hyde Park Festival on Friday, July 1st, 2022. Hopefully she will make that decision to return to Vegas and do that residency, and I will keep an eye on this story and keep you guys up to date. All right, let's give it up for Adele, wishing her to come back to Vegas and do her residency. And that was Tea Tuesday. I'm trying to keep you all up to date on the latest pop culture news, and even though the tea that I'm pouring might not be hot, I just want to thank you for listening to Caramel Swirl Podcast on whatever platform you listen to your podcast on. Just like it so you can be notified when I drop a new episode. And if you listen to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, don't forget to rate and review. You can get social with me on Twitter at Kamoy357, as well as get social with The Swirl on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Caramel Swirl Podcast. Catch you next time on the next episode of Caramel Swirl.